Let's go back to this now, our developing story where we found this morning that at least 5 bodies have been found in the veld near the Maraisburg off-ramp on the N1 highway. It appears the victims have been shot, stabbed and stoned to death. They're believed to be zamazamas. Let's go to Buleli Jones, who's on the scene, and he joins us now live for more details. Bule, I see that more of that scene has been cordoned off as police continue to scour the area, but you also spoke to an eyewitness earlier. Exactly what did they say they saw or heard?
Yeah, definitely. The eyewitness described what happened when this incident allegedly transpired yesterday around 6 p.m. What I can definitely tell you right now is that everything is back to normal. Many people here have left. Many police officials have actually left the area. Also, this crime scene here has been swept by members of the K9 units, pathology, emergency services members, amongst others. They have confirmed that they've only found 6 bodies, no additional body, and that this matter is under investigation. But before we get into that, the community members who live around this area say that they've been complaining about the shootings that take place here between zamazamas on an ordinary basis. They say that it has become the new normal in this area, and therefore they were not shocked when police officials only came this morning to try and see what is happening here, where 6 bodies were discovered. Perhaps we can take a listen to what one of the community members had to say about this incident earlier on.
I live in the Bosman community. It's old Bosman, opposite the cemetery. Now in the cemetery there's a little hill, just opposite Hyde, China Mall at the moment. There were 5 zamazamas standing on top of the hill because that is the hole that they go into, the mine that they actually mine in. That mine probably comes right till about this area here. Then one minute I saw the 5 standing on top of the hill. I looked to the left, there was a stream of people running along the train lines along the graveyard. They were not 20 or 30 people, they were about 100 people. And then I looked back at the zamazamas and they started running away from that mine, and those people started chasing them, and then gunshots started coming. They ran obviously on the back of the graveyard, along the sloot, along all the back houses of Bosman, and they were hunted down by that particular community of people. There must have been 120 of them that were shooting at those zamazamas, and they clearly came to hunt them down, to close that mine. Because basically in Bosman, when we sleep at night, we hear gunshots every night, Bosman. Between the hours of 10 o'clock the night till about 4 o'clock the morning. That's basically what we live through. But it appears to be that they decided that everyone's tired of this particular occurrences and they took them out. And that's how it looks according to me. One of the dead bodies were found at the bottom of the road, just after my road, laying right outside a house of a friend of mine. It wasn't covered yet in blood. It wasn't covered yet by the little body bag thing. The problem with this whole situation is that the police only showed up the morning when those gunshots happened at 6:15 yesterday evening. There were no police anywhere. There were no sirens anywhere. There were no helicopters flying around there. They only showed up this morning.
Right, that was Buleli Jones live for us in the West Rand. A little earlier on, police did have a press briefing at the crime scene describing exactly what it was that they saw and what they found, and exactly what it was that eyewitnesses, or rather passers-by, told them when they called police to alert them to this particular crime scene. They also spoke about the fact that they believe that the bodies belonged to illegal miners, and I think the police's Brigadier Brenda Muridili also said that the clue they were given is because this particular area is a mining area. Here she is.
The police this morning were called in after there were reports of several bodies that were seen by passers-by on the N1. Then they came here with all the resources that were mobilized, as like your forensic services, your pathology, as well as K9 unit. So as soon as they got here, they combed the scene, and then they discovered 6 bodies that we can confirm now. At this stage, we do not know what the motive is. The bodies are confirmed to have gunshot wounds, but we will be investigating a cases of murder, 6 counts of murder, and then the motive will be determined. But we can say that with information that we have received, that these people that have died are confirmed to be, are suspected to be zamazamas in the area.